Hey guys, it's Indy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be watching another Dhar man video, which is Grandma fires her maid with OCD she instantly regrets. So it's from a Dhar man video and I'm very excited to watch. So let's get right on in.
He's gonna be here any second now. Did you finish doing the laundry? Ruby?
What? Yes. Sorry, Miss Elizabeth.
The laundry, is it done? I need this place to look perfect before he gets here.
I'm gonna get to it in just a sec. I'm almost done here.
The counter is fine.
It's just one tiny little spot that won't come off.
Look, I don't pay you by the hour so you can scrub an invisible spot.
Did that grandma just told her like, okay, the counter is fine, but maybe that girl was like, okay, just didn't clean enough, and maybe just like, oh, I just need to clean this spot a little. I just found this. And that okay, you know what? You don't need to clean this invisible spot. I cannot even see it.
Would you please get the covers?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. He's already here. Oh my goodness, come in. Oh, it's been so long. Oh, this is Ruby. I just hired her to help around the house.
Hi. Sorry. I'm gonna put these on real quick.
Do you need some help?
Oh, no, don't be silly. You just flew in. I don't want you lifting a finger while you're here.
You sure? I really don't mind.
Yes, no, sure.
What is that grandma doing? Just like, okay, her grandson just wants to help the maid to just like put something in it. Oh no, you don't need to do anything. Just come to our house, chill, relax. I'm gonna mash a pancake in your face, girl.
Ruby, when you get done with that, could you go set the table for us?
Sure. I just need to take out the trash, finish folding the clothes, and then I'll set the table after that.
Why can't you take care of the table first?
It's my OCD. I get a little anxious when things aren't in order.
OCD? Really? Come on. That's just something made up.
I promise you, it's a real disorder.
Look, I don't want to argue in front of my grandson. So can you please go set the table? I'm sure my grandson is starving, aren't you, honey?
Willa, it's fine. I had a snack on the plane. I really don't mind waiting, so Ruby, if you need help.
Oh my goodness. That grandma is like, can't you just set the table first? Would that maid have no CD? Just let her do it. Okay, just fold it and then do some stuff. Done. Then do the table. You know, you can just like let your grandson help you. You know, your mind is like, is there like a caterpillar in there? What the? You know, her grandson just wanted to help, and it's like, okay, no, you don't need to. Nonsense, you silly boy. I just want you to hear and just talk to this Ruby with the OCD and nonsense. And she didn't even have any OCD. That is something you made up.
Nonsense. She's got this. You, go have a seat. I want to hear all about school and your new girlfriend.
Okay, let me just wash my hands first.
Ruby! Why are you scrubbing the counter again?
I'm sorry, I just saw one more spot.
The counter is fine. But do you know what isn't? The table.
Okay.
Just let her finish the spot, you know? You don't have to be so rude about it. Just one little spot. You just clean it up. And then she will go set the table. You don't have to like, oh, I'm so hungry. You just quick, set the table up. Let me eat. I want to eat.
Thank you.
Yeah, Alice is pretty great.
So what about school? How's that going?
Yeah, maybe we should talk about that over dinner. Ruby almost looks like she's done.
That's a great idea. I actually made your favorite. Ruby, Do you mind getting the spaghetti and soup, please?
Sure. Just 1 second. I'm almost done.
The table is good enough. Please, go get the food.
Okay.
Look, I really appreciate you caring about all these little details. But this is getting ridiculous.
I know, and I'm sorry. It's just, I really get bothered when things aren't perfectly aligned.
I get it. Sometimes it's even hard to eat when that's all you can focus on.
Exactly.
Please, don't encourage her. It's only gonna make things worse.
What do you mean she's gonna make things worse? Maybe, just maybe, the OCD probably just gonna last forever or anything. You know, some OCDs may be good and some of them may be bad. Like you will keep that OCD all day long. Just like, oh my gosh, I know what happens because I get that before. And he's like, exactly, that's why I got the OCD. And that grandmother is like, oh nonsense, you're just trying to encourage her. What are you doing?
Just take it easy.
You don't understand. This is what I've been dealing with all day. Ruby, the soup is getting cold. Ruby!
There, it's all set. I'll be right back.
Just see what I have to deal with?
That grandma is like, do you know what I am dealing with right now? But her grandson is like, what? No reason talking about? Nothing.
So, do you remember that vegetable soup they used to love so much as a kid?
Yeah?
I made it for you.
Oh, gracias, Abela.
Go ahead and serve him first.
Sure.
So, how are your pre-med classes going? Well, you know, I have been talking to all of my country club and telling them that my grandson is going to become a doctor. They're also... What are you doing?
Sorry. There wasn't enough vegetables in it.
It's no problem.
Anyway, they're all so jealous because their kids didn't even go to college. And most of them just want to become YouTubers.
Yeah, the world's definitely changed.
So, what classes are you in? What is wrong now?
I'm so sorry, ma'am. Just this time, there wasn't enough broth in it.
Are you kidding? It was perfectly fine.
No, I just have to make sure that there's a perfect balance with the broth and the vegetables.
We're gonna starve to death before you get it right.
Voila. It's okay, just let her...
No, this has gone too far. You know what? Just leave it. I'll do it.
No, I can do it.
I said I will do it. Great.
Okay. First of all, the grandma says, you don't have to have a lot of vegetables or broth in it. It just looks so fine. But the girl with the OCD is like, okay, I'm just making sure that there's like enough vegetables and enough broth. Just don't mind me, okay? I'm doing my job. You can just, please let me give me one more chance. But that grandma is like, no, leave it. I'll do it myself. You know what you're doing. I'm like, okay, if I have the OCD, I would like, just give me one more chance. You know, I'm the maid. You're the grandma. So.
Look at what you've done.
Oh no. I'll clean it up right now.
It's okay, it's okay. I got you.
Are you purposely trying to ruin our dinner?
No, it's just my OCD. I can't help it. I get anxiety if things aren't perfect.
I told you I didn't want Carlos doing anything. And now he's cleaning the table.
It's not a big deal.
Just give me the towel.
It's
I'll do
it's
it.
okay.
For what? So you can take another hour wiping the table? Not a chance.
Taking an hour wiping the table, not the chance. You're just gonna fire, you know. Okay, that was OCD, you know. If I was not the maid, I would just like, oh, it's fine. You could just clean it. We're pretty much not starving. But this grandma is like, oh, you're fired. You get out of my house right now.
I feel really bad.
I think I made a huge mistake in hiring you. I don't think I can take this anymore.
Please, no, I can get better. It's just...
Ruby, I completely understand.
Abuela, just relax. Look, it's clean. No, you don't understand. She spent 20 minutes scrubbing the counter. She's probably doing this just so she can bill me overtime.
No, that's not true. You don't even have to pay me extra.
I don't want to hear it. You know what? You can just go pack up your things and go because you're fired.
What? No.
Stay out of this. Please. I said go. Go now.
Just 20 minutes scrubbing the tables when her grandson did not even come yet. 20 minutes scrubbing the table is not fine. Her grandson is not even here yet. You're just like, oh my god, you just packed your thing and you're fired. What do you even mean? You have the OCD, you know? OCD is actually like very important. Maybe you just scrub. You like to be clean, like me. I always do this. Like when I was at school, I was like, okay, if this was not made, I would like take everything out and then put it back again. I got this.
You didn't have to do that.
Mijo, sit down. Look, you're gonna be a doctor for crying out loud. There's no need for you to be cleaning a table.
I'm not gonna be a doctor, Abuela. That's what I came here to tell you.
What? What are you talking about? Why not?
Things haven't been going well for me. You see, for the past few years, I've been obsessed with washing my hands. I probably wash my hands 50 times a day. It was my way of dealing with my anxiety. I didn't think much of it until final exams came. I noticed my anxiety got a lot worse, and I suddenly found myself scrubbing everything in my apartment throughout the day. Some days, it got so bad that I wouldn't even leave my dorm room. When I would leave, I'd stress if I locked the door. I'd worry if I turned the lights off, or if I left the stove on. It was a never-ending cycle. And that's when I met with a doctor who diagnosed me with obsessive-compulsive disorder. So you see, Abuela, OCD is real. And those that have it can't help it. Mine got so bad that I had to drop out of school because I was getting anxiety over the littlest things.
Oh my gosh, honey.
He got OCD too? Oh my god, that's like not great. Just saying.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I was waiting to tell you in person, but sometimes you're not the easiest person to talk to.
Oh, that's right. Sometimes it's not easy to tell people something that you really want to tell.
I'm so sorry, honey. I completely understand now. And I promise, from now on, I'll do better.
Gracias, Abuela. But the person I think you need to apologize to is Ruby.
You're absolutely right. Thank you for coming back, Ruby. I now know that OCD is real.
I really appreciate that.
So, shall we eat?
Sure. Just 1 second. There. Now we can eat.
I want to play too.
Okay. So it's just like, okay, so we can eat by ourselves and maybe we could just do our stuff, you know? But if she sees there's like a little spot there, she wouldn't do it. So that's pretty much the end of the video here. It's just telling you that OCD is actually real, and it just, you know, just let her do her job, being the maid with OCD. It's fine. So guys, much better now. See you guys in the video. Bye!